Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. Oh, look at those beautiful trees back there. It is getting cool out. It's rainy and cold here today. And so my days are limited and numbered as to how long I have to get my peppers in. And I'm just determined. I'm going to make a dent in harvesting some more today and putting them away. So I'm going to bring you with me to the garden and let's pick some peppers. Look at these beautiful sweet peppers. All right, so I have some of my jalapenos inside and I'm cutting them up. I cut the end off. Okay, so I have this nice little chopper. It's gonna be loud when I do it, but I want to show you. It's got the little blades, the little squares, so it chops them. Jalapenos I usually like to have in little squares. Now there's another one. Let me grab it here. Excuse me. I can find it, and it's larger. And when I chop my sweet peppers, let me show you the difference. I usually use this one. This is just a Vidalia Chop Wizard, is what mine's called. But you can get all different brands of these. But see the two different sizes? So this one I use for sweet peppers. This one I'm using for jalapenos because you don't usually want a huge bite of jalapenos. So it just fits together like this, real easy to clean. This is how I process my jalapenos. I cut them in half. I wash everything when it comes out of the garden even. Wash everything really well. And then I put it in here and then give it a smack. And the next thing you know, you got diced jalapenos. So then I use little sandwich bags, which I'm gonna grab here. Sorry, wasn't prepared. It's cold out here, it's rainy, you saw that. So I'm just trying to get a bunch of stuff done today. These are snack bags. I actually got these from Walmart. And I put in here whatever I think I would use for whatever it is I'm using it for. And you usually don't want to use a ton of jalapenos. So I will probably put this many. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get my camera closer. I'm kind of far away from you, but I didn't want to cut my head off. Okay, put about this many in. And then zip it, but you're going to want to roll it. So you want to leave space to get all the air out of the bag. So I take it, roll it really tight like this, and then finish sealing it, and that will keep the air from the bag. Now when I get a bunch of these together, oh, see, my head's not cut off, this is good. When I get a bunch of these together, because these will not stay in the freezer very well for a long time and not freezer burn, but so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get freezer bags, and I like the slide ones, but you get whatever you like. And then I'm going to stack these as I do them in here next to each other. And then when I want to have diced jalapenos, oh gosh, this is so easy for chili. Or I'm going to show you this week how to make some little jalapeno pinwheels that are so good. But when you want to make something, these are in the freezer. It's so easy, or taco meat or whatever you want. So I'm just gonna keep putting these in little bags. I chopped up some here, and they're so pretty. I want to show them to you because look at the beautiful colors. Kind of Christmassy looking. Aren't those pretty? That took me all of about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes to chop those up in this little wonderful chopper. So I'm gonna keep putting these in the bags. Gloves are a wonderful idea when using hot peppers. I didn't have them on earlier, and every time that I don't wear them, when it comes evening, if I accidentally touch my eyes, I don't care how many times you wash your hands, that stuff is on there and I'm crying like a baby. Like, you know. So wear gloves, it's just easier, better. And then if you touch an animal or something, you could hurt them, so let's don't do that. Then you can put more in some and less in some, so when you go to get yours out of the freezer and you say, well, you know, I just want a few, then you'll take a little bag. Now I do this with all my peppers. I do it with sweet peppers, I do it with my poblanos. Usually, sometime during the year, I make poblano au gratin potatoes out of my poblanos, which is delicious. Oh my gosh, they are delicious. So we're gonna just keep rolling these and put them in here and fill up this bag. I just lay them next to each other. Should hold at least 8 of these. That's a lot of jalapenos, and I got a lot more to go. I got this bowl, and I just barely grabbed any when I was out there. I got more out there. So, but you know, there's nothing better than some diced jalapenos when you're frying up some choco meat. Love me a spicy taco. I'm a spicy eater, but my family is too, but I know a lot of people aren't. These little pinwheels I'm going to show you how to make later on this week. You can make them spicy or you can not. I make them using jalapenos. Made some today. However, you can do them with mushrooms and parsley and they're delicious. You can use any ingredient. You can use hamburger and onion, whatever you want. The key ingredients have to be there, but after that you can add whatever you want to them. Okay, so, oops, I sealed that one before I rolled it. If you seal them before you roll them, all the air won't come out. So, and it keeps them, you don't want the air in there, it causes it to freeze or burn more. Okay, I think one more is gonna do it for this batch, and then I'll start chopping some more. But it's getting cold out, and I know my days are numbered. That I have to get my peppers and stuff in before we have a freeze. And of course, every year I kind of wait till the last minute. I got some plants that need to come in too. And I'm gonna get my mandevilla in. I'll do a video on that and get the roots put away. And actually, I've never done it with mandevilla, but I'm gonna try. And in the spring, we'll see if it works. But if it works for my geranium, why wouldn't it work? Okay. So here's my peppers. Look at this nice little bag of diced jalapenos. And this is what I do. So I can just reach in there, grab one of my little bags out. Sorry, I cut my head off. Grab one of my little bags out, and then they're all so prepared. I do this with onions as well. So you have, if you want to throw together some chili in the wintertime, all of this is right there in your freezer. Easy to do. So that is a really easy way to put up peppers and have them so you can use them all through the winter. And you can use them, I mean, I use them for breakfast too. I make breakfast hash with potatoes and sausage and eggs and peppers and onions, and that works out really well for that. But chili, all kinds of things. So if you if you haven't grown peppers and you're at a farmer's market or something and you find a bunch and you want to just have them on hand, just chop them up and put them in your freezer in those bags. Put them in the little snack bags first, then put them in the freezer bags. They'll keep a long time that way, and they're so handy to use. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that you follow me, that you watch my videos. I really hope they help you and inspire you and give you some ideas. And I hope that you join me in the garden for the 2026 season. It's really started now because we're amending soil and doing things to get ready. I do have a garden club. I'll put the link if you're interested. A great group of people, and we talk about all things garden. So thanks for joining me.